Okay, David, just to start then, what's your overall impression of the fixtures for next year?
We're glad to see the New Year game back, and the opening 5 fixtures look as though they've been quite kind to Rangers, and we'd be looking for maximum points from those. That said, yet again we're going to Aberdeen near Christmas. It seems to happen every year, which is very frustrating, and 3 of the 4 games around about the Christmas period are away, so we'd like to see that balanced out, but overall I think we're quite happy.
Yeah, first game away to Inverness.
Yes, Inverness. I wonder how that came out of the bag. It's always a very difficult fixture for Rangers, but it's about time I think we put Inverness to bed, and it's a good starting point for us to launch the new season.
So how do you feel about this, the New Year's Day game back?
I think it's great. I think everyone missed it. I don't understand why it was taken off the calendar anyway, but it's nice to see the SPL for once responding to public demand and getting that fixture back, and I think everyone will enjoy it, and I think that if Rangers win especially, then everyone in Ibrox will be pleased to see it back.
Why do people like the New Year's game so much?
I think it's history. It's a cultural thing going back years, and you remember going to it when you were a kid and hearing the stories about it from your father and your grandfather, and it's just got such an emotional pull, and these days when football's becoming so commercialised and really the average man in the streets feeling a little bit disconnected from it, then something that harks back to the glorious era of yesteryear I think is very popular with the supporters.
And you get the first Old Firm game at home, which must be good.
Yeah, it is. I think it's crucial for Rangers to win that. We've had a good record against Celtic. As dismal as we were last season, Celtic could only beat us once in 4 matches, so we'd like to keep that going, so roll on October the 20th.
Do you feel, seeing the fixtures, are you already kind of talking about how will Rangers do next season now that you've got them in front of you?
Absolutely. As soon as that happens, you start to pick your matches and look at the ones you're going to and the key matches and see what you need to win. I think if Rangers could sign a couple of decent players, that would help as well, to get the juices flowing for the new season, because close seasons, we know World Cup or European Championships are hell for the football fan, and this one's no exception.
Any particular players you'd like to see come into Ibrox?
Well, I'd like to see Stephen Naismith. I think he's a very talented player. I'd like to see us bring in guys with a certain level of pedigree as well, and we don't want more squad players. I think Rangers now need to be signing guys who can walk straight into the first team. We need to be putting together a team that's capable of making a sustained title challenge this year. We can't run out of steam as we've done in the last few seasons. It's imperative this year that Rangers have got enough strength and depth to mount a credible challenge and go on and win it.
Any particular areas that you'd want to see strength?
Yeah, I think Rangers need a left midfielder. I think we need another striker. We'd like to see a goalkeeper brought in to challenge Al McGregor as well as he's done. Pretty much anywhere. You can never have enough good players, and I think Rangers really do have to make sure that they've got a squad as well as a good 1 to 11.
We've heard the past few days that Rangers have made an offer to Carlos Cuellar as well. What do you make of that?
He's the kind of signing you're after, someone who's young, got a good pedigree, plays in a better league than ours, let's be honest there. So a signing like him is the type of guy that gets the fans excited. However, Rangers need to make sure that they don't just make one of them, they need to make 4 or 5 of those type of signings and give us a real good chance going into next season.
Now that you've got Walter Smith in for a full season, his first full season, do you think Rangers can challenge Celtic this year?
I'm pretty sure the league won't be over by October this year, no. Walter knows what it's all about. You saw in the 6 months what he brings to Rangers. If nothing else, we don't throw away cheap points as we were doing pretty much the 18 months before he arrived there. So I think Celtic know they're in for a major title challenge this year. I think Walter and Ali know what's required. They just need the backing from the chairman,